Alrighty, here we go. Here we go, guys. We are at Plymouth, and we got the doors open. We are in the 802 again in the GWR. If you see my first video to this, we drove down here in the 802, and now we're going back in the other way. And this is the service towards London Paddington. So what was really cool, what you guys missed, that as I was waiting to see what the next service was to take over, there was only a 5-car train in here, and then out of nowhere this other train came in and coupled up to us here. We still got a driver in there, which I don't think you should be in there, ma'am. Yeah, but now we have a 12-car. Oh, well, a 10-car, I should say. We're 5 and 5. So yeah. So it's 25 leaving out of here. So we could try to drive a little bit HUDless. Because with the announcements on, you know when you're coming up to your station, which is pretty cool. So it does encourage to play a bit with it, with the HUD off. Now they're like, so if you just joined me on YouTube, guys, I'm literally chats on me eating and they're wondering what I'm eating. So they're just like a little puff like this. Just jam in the with like jam in the middle. Oh no, my keyboard! No! That's why you should never eat over your keyboard, huh? For moments like that. I wasn't in forward. Good. Right, the only thing I wish they would add in Train Sim World is the, like in Train Sim Classic, where you can adjust how far forward or back you sit in the cab. So for those of us, well, I don't really play with HUDless. Like I used to play with the HUD on. But for those of you who want to learn it HUDless or do it like this, like you have to adjust your camera down to look. So if you was able just to put your screen back a little bit more, you probably wouldn't have to do all that, you know? So there's a little bit, that's a little bit of annoying, but that's just a little nitpicky thing. So yeah, we are leaving Plymouth here, which is down here, as you can see, Plymouth, and then we're driving all the way up to Exeter, which is here. This is Exeter St Davis at the top here. I gotta look to the right. Am I too late? I might be too late. Did I miss something important? Right, we're gonna put the HUD back on because I'm no expert at it, but it's just nice to like drive a little bit like that. If you can play like that, that's awesome. Surprised we didn't get an announcement when we left the station, like announcing all the station names, unless I missed it. But yeah, I am loading this straight off the last service that we did, so I didn't load out. We just waited on the station for the next train to leave, and this is the service that we. This was the first one going back the other way, so yeah, we are doing this one. After the depot. I'm guessing you mean depot, right? Look to the right-hand side. Okie dokie. Coming up past, but yeah, I think it was like just past these bridges here, wasn't it? These two bridges here, and then it was. I think it was on the left side. Oh my God. So there's the train depot, I think, on the right. So we got to look on the left. Is it that? What? My God. We can go back and look. I'm sure we're going to go back this way. I'm sure we're going to come back down this way at some point, so we can have a look again. Yeah, just remind me when we head back down this way that to have a look at that. We'll see if we can spot something down there. So yeah, are you guys having fun with this so far? Whether you're playing it or hanging out here watching stream, checking out the route. What do we think? Those of you who are in the YouTube or the Twitch chat, if you're here with me live, are you guys having fun with this Tiers W6? It's great because you're not been in this route in years, but we'll certainly be taking this route regularly next year onwards. Oh, nice. Now you're going to look out for stuff like from the game and in real life. You know, it's going to become both. Oh, it's gonna looks like we've got some mist coming up. You're gonna look for stuff more than you ever looked before on a train line or a station, just because of just noticed a lot more. Like you'd be like getting so excited over something that somebody else would look at you and be like, why is this person there? You'd be like, I've seen this in the game, damn it. You have no idea. Yeah, it's gone foggy, huh? Bit of a fog cloud coming over here. So yeah, I do have random weather turned on in my settings, depending on what month or year, whatever you do, determines what you might see more of and less of. So it keeps it a bit of a randomization and keeps it feeling different, because you never know what you're going to get. You can literally do a run where it stays sunny all the time, or you could have a storm that stays forever, or you could have a mix of everything, or yeah, you never know what the game's going to give you. Now, for those of you who are watching us on YouTube, if you're watching this video, I have obviously got the deluxe edition, and I've got all like the random events on. The only thing I have turned off is train faults, and the only reason I've got that off, because it will be fixed with the cross country train. If you go into emergency brake, because you have to go into emergency brake if the engine cuts out. I have read about that. If you go into emergency brake, the train, you can't get it out of emergency. It's like there's like a little bug with it at the moment, but apparently that has been fixed and it will come out in the first patch. So I'm guessing when the game fully releases on what day would it be, on Tuesday. I think it's let me get the dates for you here. It will be Tuesday the 30th of September. That I think they might have it fixed by then, but don't hold me to that. But I know they said that whenever you see like an update available, the first update will be released. I think that should be fixed. So if you're having problems with it, that is why. Yeah, just don't go. Just make sure not to go into emergency brakes on the cross country. Yeah, I don't get to drive on the drive in real life. I don't get to ride on the Great Western Railway much, because it's kind of on the other side of London to where I am. So it's not really a line that I need to use or to really get on, if I'm to be honest. But I do really know the network very well and stuff. But yeah, it's just not my local network train. So I'm on the other side from where London St Pancras is. Not St Pancras, Paddington. Where my closest London, not like my actual station, but my local like big station for like in London would be, because of my main line, would be London Waterloo. So hopefully one day we get Southwestern Railway in the game, or Southwest Trains as what they used to be, and hopefully I can get my local line in the game. And if we do, then you might not see me, you might constantly see me on this quite a lot more. Because again, once you have a line that you can relate to, even especially when it's your local line, you get so much more attached to You can't remember the last time you went on a train, really? What's your local network, Miles? Do you know? Do you know the ones that would be your local network trains? Like my one my local one is South Western Railway. And I know a lot of people have been waiting to get them in the game, but unfortunately, I think they're quite protective of their license or something. Not that it's a bad thing, but without the licensing, they can't really do the route. I mean, they could and have it unbranded, but I think the Trains World community, you know, we like our trains having the branded logo on board. So we stopped here. We actually stopped at this station, I think, on the way forward, didn't we? Because this was where we only had the 4 or the 5 coaches on board. So we're doing a different service, or a different train pattern service, the other way here, which is, again, one of the amazing things about Train Sim World and their timetable mode is that, you know, you get trains that could stop at most stations or all the stations, or some of them. You know, you get the different patterns because obviously they're based off real life timetables. So what you're getting to do is what you would see happening in real life. Hopefully the fog will go away by the time we get near the wonderful red cliffs and that again. But we've got quite a way yet until we get there, so hopefully we should be fine. If not, then we've got a complete foggy journey along the way. I do wonder if they fixed the fog yet, because there was an issue. I remember on Train Sim World 5 there was a small little issue when the weather was going to change. So when it's supposed to register the fog disappearing and change to like either like sunny or whatever it might be, it would like instantly change and not slowly change. Where 1 minute you have fog, out of nowhere the fog disappears. Because when the fog is approaching, it's okay. But in 5, when it used to disappear, it would just instantly disappear instead of like slowly disappearing. I really want to know now how far those red cliffs actually go along the beachfront there. Because obviously the track like comes off from the beachfront a little bit, so I am wondering. I really want to know how much further down it goes. This is great, huh? I mean, I do like driving in the fog sometimes. It is a night. It does mix it up a little bit, but yeah, it'd be good if just for the moment, if it can go away, so that when we get near the red cliffs and stuff, it would be nice. Yeah, if they can add like if they can keep announcing, if they can just keep putting announcements in going forward, which I believe that they are, if they can somehow put them into older routes eventually as well, the game just feels so much more. Excuse me. The game definitely feels so much more alive with just having them on. It's crazy. You can't drive in the fog. Oh yeah, Mars. As you're back quickly, like, what is your like? Because you said you ain't been on a train in quite a while. What is your local line? Do you know what your local network will be? From where you are, like what is the local train line that is near you, or a train company that you would know that runs by your station? Yeah, it's definitely more realistic, huh? This is not like scary, like thick fog, right? Where you literally can't see anything in front of your face. Oh, not so much like the actual train itself, like what company, you know, whether it's, I don't know, like GWR, like where we're on now, or the, I don't know, or like Southern, or Thameslink, or, well, I'm only saying London ones because they're the ones I know, but, you know, that kind of thing, like if you know what the network is. Like what ones by you? Thick fog is cool when you're looking out of the water. I can't say if I've seen thick fog over the water. So I don't think I have. Trains Penai Express. For those of you who have watched this far on YouTube, for any of you that have been enjoying Train Sim World 6 or the route, let me know how you guys are enjoying it as well. It'd be good to hear. Oh, is it clearing up a little bit? It might be clearing up a little bit. Oh, looks like they fixed that. It's actually slowly clearing up now. That's great. Hey, Badger, how you doing? Give me money and I'll drive it there. I promise. Oh, Manchester, Piccadilly or Stockport? Probably the closest train. Oh, I actually have that in the game. Manchester, Piccadilly. We've actually got that in the game. Right, let's see if we get the announcements when we come into the station here. Yeah, Manchester Piccadilly route recently got added into the game, and you can go from there to Manchester Airport Station, and I can't think where it ends at. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, we definitely got them in the game. Unfortunately, we won't have announcements because that's on the older route. Unless they go back and do, like I said, they could go back and do that. They could add that to the route if they can eventually, but at the moment it won't be. It's only Train Sim World routes going forward that we're going to have announcements on. But it's not.
We are now approaching Totnes.
Yep, we've got announcements. Yeah, it's only a routes going forward that we got announcements on. But that's not to say that it will never come to the older routes. It's just, it's just a thing that, you know, it's just one of the new features going forward that they've added in. But we can still go on it and see it if you wanted to see like the local one that you can do. So we are a 10-cart train and we need to stop at the end. And I think it's that board we got to go by. Yeah, that one there, the 910 one.
This is Totnes.
Welcome back, new man. We're just doing a return journey right now. Yep, the doors are locked. Now when you go, yep, that's awesome. Oh, one button. Oh, I did it again. There we go. Alright, let's go. Newton next.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service to London Paddington. We'll be calling at Newton Abbot, Exeter St David's, Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Castle Carey, Westbury, Pewsey, Bedwin, Newbury, Reading and London Paddington. The next station is Newton Abbot.
Your team leader? Really? Holy heck. More follows. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Alright, let's go. And a new subscriber, thank you. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. You've never heard of most of these places. Badger, what did you do? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. No, we don't go all the way to Paddington on here. This route only goes as far as Exeter. But we can load up another part of the route where we can drive into London. So yeah, we only go as far as Exeter because they have to cut it off somewhere, unfortunately, for now. But one day we might get the full route. Who knows? Yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, so for anyone who is here new or might be watching this back on YouTube or whatnot, if you're thinking about getting Train Sim World 6, but you're not sure about what route that you want for Train Sim World 6, you can just get you can get Train Sim World 6 for free. You just have to get the free starter pack, so that won't get you any routes, but what that will do is get you the upgrade for Train Sim World 6 for free, and then any routes that you see that you want, you can just pick up or just wait for sales, because they always do sales that you can get on this. But if you own previous Train Sim World games and you got routes on there, don't worry. If you get Train Sim World 6 free upgrade, all your previous routes and DLC will come over into Train Sim World 6, so you don't have to worry about none of your stuff coming over or buying it again. You do not need to buy anything again. The only thing you're buying for, if you like the routes that you see, and then you can buy all three of them if you want, or you can just buy the one that you want. So if you just want to buy the UK route, you can just get the UK route. If you want the just the American route, you can just get the American route, or the German route, whatever you decide. Or you can get two of them and leave out the one. It's entirely what you want to pick up and buy. So yeah, you should not have to pay for anything that you already own. Like I said, Tiers W6 is for absolutely free. You just got to get the free starter pack and then decide what you want to buy. But if you want to buy all the free routes anyway, then just pick it up if it's your first time. And you can do that. Crazy lady, hello. This route is pretty. Oh yeah, wait till you see the I don't know if you saw it earlier or you've just been lurking about, but when we get along the beachfront and you got the red, you can see the red cliffs. They look absolutely amazing. If you have missed it already. What is the story from the history of the Paddington Bear? You know what? I actually don't know. I will have to look that up myself. Maybe someone in the chat can. Maybe someone in the chat could fill us in, if anyone knows. If not, maybe someone in the YouTube comments that can let us know what is the history of the Paddington Bear. I'll tell you what, when we stop at the station, maybe we can have a quick walk up like 2 carriages or something, just have a little look. I meant to do that on the last video, but we didn't. So yeah, don't worry guys, later on we will do the new American line as well, and we'll be checking out the German route as well. Also, because some of the German route you will recognise, some of you will recognise from before, because it is more of an extension they did for that one. So they've extended the line massively. So we've got like a whole new section of it to explore. So for those of you who remember the original Dresden Riesa one, you will recognise it. Hey Desire. I like how we had I like how Desire knew. And she's not even from the UK. She found out. She knows. Because us UK people should be ashamed. None of us knew the story that was in here right now. Like it's in here right now. We all tilt our heads in shame. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good time right now. Going through literally the countryside of the UK until we get back along the beachfront. We see the lovely red cliffs. Jade, when do you go in this direction? What state is it after? Is it after this stop that we're back towards the cliffs again? Is it near Newton? I'm trying to remember when it starts up again. Okay. That's where we join on to the other line that we should head down towards here afterwards and go this way because we haven't been down there yet, so we should check out that part. We're gonna be cool. So who here with me now is thinking about picking up Train Sim World 6, or just getting the free starter pack and just giving it a go in the training center? Because the training center will give you some basic trainings that you can just practice going around, and then
we are now approaching Newton Abbot.
And just giving it a try. I mean, why not? It's free, right? Absolutely free. And all I'm doing, guys, and driving this train is A, to go forward, and D, to go into brake. That is all I'm doing. And just make sure you slow down before you get to the station, because they don't just like stop as quick as cars do. So you have to like adjust your braking and just cruise in as you go. I'm frozen. Okay, I'll sort the camera out in a second. I'm that focused, you see. The camera caught it. Or am I? Or am I froze? Or am I just really good at standing still, huh? Who knows? Guess.
This is Newton Abbot.
Alright, let me fix that.
This is a Great Western Railway service to London Paddington.
Well, thanks for letting me know. My camera's going to be weird. Ugh. I should have known by hitting it slightly, it would have gone weird. There we go. I'm back. Yeah, yeah. That's what it does. Alright, there we go. I'm back. I'll be back.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service to London Paddington. We'll be calling at Exeter St David's, Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Castle Carey, Westbury, Pewsey, Bedwin, Newbury, Reading and London Paddington. The next station is Exeter St David's.
Alright, let's go. Right, 14 miles until we get to Exeter St David's. Now, like Train Sim World do calculate the miles by the track layout. So the track, so like usually, I think in Train Sim Classic they did it where they did it by actual distance, but they measure it by track in this. So if it bends round and goes around, they measure it even when it goes. So yeah, it's not measured in a straight line, but it's measured by track layout. But it shouldn't be like too far off from how far it is anyway. Yeah, and you know what this British man does? He moans when you do something wrong. If I see you driving a train one, I flip out. I'd tell you how to drive the train. But yeah, no, basically guys, all I'm doing is I'm just using E to accelerate. So you can see that the power handle in the corner there, so that's how much power it goes up to gear 4 or power handle 4 in the train. So that's when I'm using full acceleration. And you see I've got the blue up here, that's telling me I'm going forward. And then if I just want to cruise the train at the speed that it's on, I put that into off. If I want to apply brake, I go into D. Mini brake is a little bit. And then the more brake I put, the slower it goes down. But if I want to ease off the brakes, because I think I'm coming in too quickly, then you just go back to off again. And then you just cruise at that speed. So for anyone that might be worried that, oh, this looks really difficult or not, I promise you, it is not. You'd be absolutely fine. So again, like I said, pick it up guys. It is free. Pick up the free starter pack. If you're not sure you want to buy anything yet, because you're not sure if you're going to like it or not, but for yourselves, I mean, you might like watching it, but you might be unsure about playing it yourself. But like I said, the training center gives you the base game for free, and you can pick it up. And then if you like it, then you can look into buying the route that you might enjoy it. Well, yeah, we're back along the river now, so we should be coming towards the cliffs. Yeah, we're more of a straight through going back this way, aren't we, at the moment, the service that we've got on. So we're not really stopping as we did on the way down. So yeah, it just depends what stopping train pattern you get, really. Like again, just doing, you know, something like this, like what we've just done, it's just, you know, you're doing like the route, but you have a different kind of experience because you don't know what schedule you're going to get and what stopping pattern you're going to have. Oh, look at you, you're telling everyone. See, the announcement lady needs to be fired. You need to be hired now. You're on it. The local-ish person, she's on it. Wake everyone up. There we go, we're right along, we're back along the amazing wood cliffs. Look at that. There's a whistle board, the W there. Get some in-cab screenshots, shall we? This is definitely like the highlight of the route, isn't it? Like, how can you not love this section of it? Am I the only one that gets that Red Dead feel? Because it just reminds me of in roads in Red Dead 2, when you get like all the red, what's it, the pavement and the gravel and stuff. It just makes me think of that as well. It's gonna feel so strange, like going back to the other routes now and not hearing train announcements. Like, I know it's something simple as that, but it really does, at least to me, just ups the realism and just immersion in the game. And now we're going to see it going forward in every route. Like, it's amazing. I do wonder if they've updated the Steam account when I'm playing Train Sim World, because like when I used to play Train Sim World 5, it used to keep telling myself and everybody else that I was playing Train Sim World 4. I hope this time they've actually got it where if I'm playing Train Sim World 6, I'm playing Train Sim World 6. Oh, there's the fun fair again. We should all just get off here and go on the rides, huh? You know, Discord said it, but I don't think Steam does. Well, I don't know about this one, but I know when I used to play 5, it used to say I'm playing 4 when I'm not playing 4. But if Discord's doing it, then maybe Steam's doing it too. It'd be funny if they don't. This? The train going past us as well. Ah, we're overtaking the cars. We win. I would be a little bit concerned if the cars were overtaking us right now, because we're doing like 70 miles an hour. That would be a bit crazy, maybe. So yeah, it is free on all platforms, guys. And again, just quickly, if you are interested in Train Sim World 6, but you're not sure about the routes or what you want to buy, you can just pick up the free starter pack and you get Train Sim World 6 for absolutely free. But if you want any of the routes, then obviously you have to pay, but that's normal. You get the actual base game and all the new features going forward for absolutely nothing. So why not pick it up? And give it a try. And then if you get comfortable with the training centre and practicing the trains on the that they have in there for you to practice on, then you can be like, right, I'm ready to pick up a route, see what's on sale, pick it up, and then you're off and running. Yeah, I would have loved to get on this yesterday, but they didn't release it to download to like 6 p.m. And the reason that I got on really late, because usually when, like what they did with Train Sim World 5 was they let us have for those of us like me who got the deluxe edition, let us just download the base game, and then all the DLC came over when it officially got released. But this time round they didn't do that, so I thought it was a little bit weird. It was taking longer to download in normal, because I was just like, how is the base game taking like 12 to 13 hours to do? But then once I realised, once it was done, and I woke up and then I saw all my DLC was in it straight away, I went, ah, that's why. But it's only once a year you have to do it, so. But I just one night of downloading it, it's not going to hurt anything. So. Yeah, it's only like a once a year thing you have to do until they got a system where they don't have to do that. But like I said, you're only missing out what, one afternoon, or just leave it on overnight to download. It's not a biggie. If you've got all the DLC like what I have, then it's gonna take ages. But if you're brand new to the game and haven't got much or whatnot, it's not gonna take you long to download it. But again, you can just leave it on overnight or whatnot. It's like, you know what I mean? It doesn't hurt to do that. Up to 100 before our next stop. We might not reach it, but we can give it a good go. We're at 90. We just got to 90. We're 4.5 miles away from our next station. The brakes are quite good on this train as well, so if you guys are wondering about the mini map at the top here, so that is obviously our train. That's obviously the next signal that's approaching, so it's green. You can see the next signal along, which is there, and in blue is your station, and underneath is when the next speed drop is. So you have to make sure you're below 75 before you get to that. So always keep a creepy little eye on that top screen from time to time, so you know what you're doing. Well, we got to 100. So it's not this first blue station on the map that we're going to. I think it's the next one. Yeah, it'd be the next one. So let's start putting on a little bit of brake now. We need to slow down for that 75 coming up. So again, don't leave it to the last minute. If you know the speed's coming down, get ready in advance, because you can't just slow down the train that quick like you can potentially like a car or something. You know, you have to like brake a little bit in advance. So like what I'm doing now. So I got light brake on. Then once I get to 75 or just below it, I'm going to ease off in the brake like now. So I've got the power handle to off. So I'm going to leave it on that until I need to apply power or anything else that I need to do. start slowing down a little bit. So we can do like a nice stop. Yep. You just wait to see the speed warning board, and then you apply the brakes. I mean, yeah, if you know the train and you know that how good at braking or not so good at braking the train might be, then I guess you can time it better. But I'm just talking from new players that might be getting into the game that want to practice how to brake. Because what I do see, and I know some of my friends who come over sometimes to give this a try, or they've picked it up before in the past, that the train braking can be a lot to think about sometimes, because they
We are now approaching Exeter St David's.
Because they don't brake in time, or they think about braking in advance, where they try and brake as soon as they see the station, and by then, if you're going quite fast, most of the time you're going to overshoot. So it's just for more of someone getting used to it for the first time. Because that's how I did it when I first played TSW1. Was I kept practicing from the same station. I kept restarting the service over and over again, so I got the hang of the braking system. And then yeah. Right, and here we are. We made it to Exeter St David's. And we're stopping by that 10-car stop sign there.
This is Exeter St David's.
And there we go.
This is a Great Western Railway service to London Paddington.
And unfortunately, this is as far as we can go on this route. But this train will carry on in its journey to London Paddington. And there we go, we got another platinum. Yeah, we did speed a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. Right, there you go, guys. For those of you... Oh, before I say goodbye for the YouTube part, I did say I was going to have a little... Oh, God. A quick walk down.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service to London Paddington. We'll be calling at Tiverton Parkway.
There you go, Moonman. There is a...
Castle Carey, Westbury, Pewsey,
a little
Bedwin,
cafeteria there. Someone on board can get you a drink.
London Paddington.
If I hear those doors closing,
the next station is Tiverton Parkway.
I'm jumping off. Yeah, we've got the in-train information boards going off as well. Yeah, alright, oh, he's off. He's had enough. Right, there you go, guys. For you guys on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the second part of us driving backwards from Plymouth up to Exeter St David's. And let's see this train off. You left with your door open, sir. Yeah. There we go. She's still sitting in there. Well, that's your own fault, isn't it? For not being aware of your own luggage. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that, guys, on YouTube. There'll be a lot more of these videos to come. And yeah, I hope to see you for the other parts of them. If you ever want to join me on Twitch, I'll put the description and a link down below so you guys can follow me live. If you want to come over and hang out when we do some train sim live over here on tricks. So yeah, but we'll see you then. Take care, guys. Bye bye. Woo! Goodbye, guys. Bye bye.